Welcome back to another episode of 𝐊𝐤𝐞𝐚𝐡'𝐬. We have a woman who is telling us that we need to do better, and I am so interested to see what she has to say about that, and I'll give you guys my comments and my feedback on what she has to say. So let's check out the video and see what she's talking about.
I wish women really understood nowadays how horrible we present ourselves on social media and publicly when it comes to conversations about money and men making money. It blows my mind whenever I come across a post on social media of a woman who announces her pregnancy and she's pregnant by like a rapper, like a pro athlete or something. And there are thousands of comments from women under that post saying, God, please, when is it going to be my turn? Lord, please send me my millionaire. There are whole pages on TikTok and Instagram dedicated to teaching women how to sniff out millionaires and how to sniff out men with money. I just want to know, how did we get to this place collectively as women? Not, Lord, please send me a man of values, a man of morals, a man of integrity, a man who will commit himself to me, a man who will love me, honor me, respect me, a man who will be a good example for my children.
She's making some good points right now. I am 1000% behind every word that she's saying right now. A lot of times we look for men who are already making the money, who has millions of dollars or X amount of dollars, six figures, but we're not looking at the intangible things. We're not looking at his character. We're not looking at how he respects people around him. We're not looking at how he treats people, how he speaks to other people around him. Is he a nice guy? Is he trustworthy? Is he compassionate? Is he religious? Like all of those other things that matters outside of finances. So I 100% agree with everything that she's saying right now.
A man who will lead my family properly. No, just send me a man who's a millionaire and I'm going to figure the rest out on the back end. Imagine being a good man. Imagine being one of the men that I just described.
And those men are being passed. Those men right now are being passed. There are, I'm pretty sure if a woman looks in her contacts that she will see a man who is really good, has a good job, stable, may not make a lot of money, but he is overall a decent guy. Those men, unfortunately, are being passed on. And it's because we are looking at the top 10, 5 to 10% of men. And those men are, one, probably not even checking for you, but two, they may have so many other women that you are not going to be the only one.
A man who wants to find a wife, a man who is all of those things. And you go on social media and you're scrolling through the comments and this is what you see. This is what you have to choose from. This is what you see the mindset of modern women as. And then one of the most ridiculous responses to this that I've seen whenever women are challenged on these things, the response is always, well, half of the men who are worrying about it, they're broke anyway. They won't have to worry about a woman trying to use them for their money because they don't have any. That is not the point, sweetie. That's not the point. Your mentality as a woman, especially a woman who is considering having children or who has children, should not be financial status first, integrity, character second. It is so sad to me how the modern dating market and the overall tone of the modern dating market is that of entitlement and what's in it for me.
That is so true. A lot of us want men who are already completed, already are successful. But remember, when he's already successful, think about that. He's not going to be willing to make concessions for just you and just be able to say, yeah, you're going to be my only one because you wasn't, as they like to say, shooting with me in the gym. Men don't want a woman who is just going to be a leech, someone who's not providing out value, someone who's not looking at the gaps and see where they can fit in his life and make it easier. So I agree with 1000% of everything that she's saying.
People place way too much emphasis on financial status. And there's nothing wrong with wanting a partner who is financially stable. There's nothing wrong with wanting security. But when you are placing monetary gain over the very fabric of what a relationship is and a family foundation is supposed to be, you have got things very wrong. And you really need to check yourself.
Ah, this is a good one. Take heed, ladies. Let's take heed to what she's saying. I'd love to know your comments below and your feedback. Let me know your thoughts. Is she right? Did she hit on the nail? Or as people love to say, is she being a pick Misha, whatever that looks like. So yeah, hit that subscribe button below and to the next video.